Okay, we're recording now. Good morning. Okay, so Laura was going to do the Instagram training today, but has a terrible head cold. So she messaged me like an hour and a half ago and was like, can you do the meeting today? So we're going to do it on time management because I think that is just key because I think we're all busy moms. Sorry, I'm going to move him. Okay, so I have some notes I have to flip to. Okay, I have a good acronym. So it's called Freaky. You get freaky with your time. So the F is for focused. And I've loved this. I've read this in multiple books, but you list your top priorities. So for me, my top priorities are time with my kids, time with my husband, church stuff, my workouts, and I did kids adventures, so maybe hiking or swimming or something like that is different from just my time home with my kids. So what is recommended is as you're trying to time manage, you take a look at your full week. So on Sunday night, last night, this is honestly the first time I've really dug in and am focusing on honing down because since my kids have gone back to school, now I have a kindergarten schedule, a preschool schedule, and then newborn baby. So my time is like just got shot 3 weeks ago. So I've been treading water and figuring out how can I make this better and less stressful on myself, because even just carpooling alone, I think it was last Wednesday, I lost like 4 hours in my day. And granted, there were some weird things that happened figuring out schedule, but so my time has gone way down. So I'm like, okay, I got to be more efficient, more focused time and energy in doing what it is I need to do right then and there. And so last night I took a look at my week, but specifically I jumped into just my Monday. So let me pull open my Google Calendar because I would highly recommend if you, everyone's different. You could maybe have an old planner, like a paper planner, if that works for you. If you haven't tried Google Calendars before, try it out and see if you like it. Honestly, it's taken me about 2 years to fully switch over. For the longest time, I used my wall calendar and my Google Calendar because my husband uses the Google Calendar, so I was trying to put things on there for him to remember. But most everything was still landing on my month calendar. So now I'm almost fully switched over. Let me share the screen. So it's taken a while, but I'm here. Okay, so what I wrote out for today, 5:30 is my wake up. And I got super specific with what I wanted to do in my miracle morning. If you haven't read the book Miracle Morning, it is awesome. And when you do these activities, it really just gets your brain set to have an awesome day, no matter what it is you're doing. Like, I still love doing most of these things on Saturday and Sunday, if not all of them. So what I've tweaked my miracle morning to be was 10 minutes. I read my scriptures, whether that's like spiritual meditation, whatever, just honing into whatever it is that you practice and going outside of yourself and seeing the big picture. 10 minutes of personal development reading. I did not hit that yet today, so I've still got to do that. Affirmations for 5 minutes. And I plugged this in. I haven't yet tried this yet. But with the Miracle Morning, there's specific tasks that he recommends. But I just found that when I do the Miracle Morning, I would still feel really stressed. Like, I still need to do my invites. And so I plugged this in yesterday. I'm like, I'm going to try to do that first thing in the morning and just knock out my invites. because then for the rest of the day, I can build relationships. I can add people to my network. I can work on my, what I'm posting, stuff like that. So anyway, this is a new one for me. And what I found this morning was I need to wake up with a freaking list, because I went to do my invites and I ended up just building relationships, because I was like, I didn't have a specific list of people. So today I'm going to write down 50 people that I have been building relationships with that I can send invites to through the week. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. And then 5 minutes scribing or journaling. So so that is like, I wake up and I've got to just get going. And it worked out pretty well today. So I didn't nail my invites. So next up on my list is to work out. And I kind of left this broad range of, we usually hit play between 6 to 6:30, just depending on kids and life. So kind of a rough estimate. And then 7:30 breakfast to, I thought I plugged in there. I don't know if this is so synced with what my phone says. Yeah, I have a lot more on there on my phone. Hold on, that's weird. Okay, so I put 7:30 to 8, breakfast and kids ready. I don't know why that's not synced up. And then, yeah, I'm totally worded out. Nonetheless, National Wake Up Call goes on at 9 a.m. And then I put from 9:30 to 10. I'm like just trying to squeeze in every second from the day. I put lead follow-ups and new customer emails. So those are the ones when you hit Success Club 5 that Beachbody sends you. And so I've found if I don't set aside time to do that, they're just always on the back burner. But those free leads are awesome, and obviously a huge perk to hitting Success Club. So you want to make sure you allot time to reach out to those people. And there's actually trainings. Kelly, I don't know if you've heard anything about those free leads, but the Beachbody does have trainings. Like they send you, let's see, the first month I hit it, and then I got a free lead. And so I sent an email back, and we have some email scripts you can use for that. And I was just like, hey, my name is Audrey. I'm a free coach, introduced myself a little bit. And I sent it back, and I got a message back from Beachbody, and they're like, great job. That was just a test, like to see if you were ready or knew what to do with the new free leads. And then they send links for the training. And so I was like, oh, good thing I responded. But yeah, so there are trainings with those. So just to give you another, some more idea of my schedule. So 10 a.m. I put the team call to 10:30, which gives us 10 minutes. And then, I am going to be working on Facebook, my Facebook like page. I'm doing a training for that. And then I leave to pick up Briggs. After that, I have to run to the store. So anyway, I literally hashed out the day. And when I was done, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so busy. And, and then I took a breath and I was like, okay, but this is like what I want to be doing and how I want to be allotting my time. So make sure, like, if my schedule sounds crazy to you, don't worry about it. That's my schedule and what I'm choosing to do. If you have 1 hour to put into this business each day, I would just recommend hashing out and making a timer go off on your phone for like, okay, I'm going to add 5 people to my network, and I'm going to show you this in just a second. Let's see, 3 people to my network for 5 minutes, and just set a timer for the 5 minutes. So making your power hour as focused as possible. That was one thing when early on in my business, I felt like I was working because I was putting time in, but it just wasn't very efficient time, and I wasn't doing those things to actually build my business. And so I've definitely learned the hard way on that one, of making your time work for you. Okay, so back to And Kelly, if you have anything to chime in, you can totally go ahead and do that. Okay, so that is F. Oh, I never really got to. So time with my kids, I scheduled on there from 1:15 until about 3:15, and then I go back to working on some specific things after that, and then I put time with my hubby from well, tonight it's shot because I have a soccer game. I have soccer 8 to 10, but usually it's 8:30 to 10 is my time with my husband. So I really cherish those and try to get all my work stuff done so I don't have to impose on our time together. Okay, yes, okay, I'm so glad I put this point in for myself. With your work hours, try to find specific work hours and stick to them. And I heard so many people say that, and I didn't really follow it, and then I got burned out. And so really sticking to your work hours, and as you grow your team, telling people when your work hours are, and I haven't been so good at that either, but typically in the morning, I'm like, and my whole schedule's changed. So, but it was kind of like 8 to noon. I was so open. And so now it's kind of patchy. I got to figure it out and let you guys all know. And one other big pointer with your focus time is, do you need to join the 5 a.m. club? I'm a stay-at-home mom. And so from the get-go, I was like, 5 a.m., why do I need to wake up at 5? But that is seriously the most focused energy time because nobody's awake yet and it's beautiful. So I think as he starts to sleep more, I'll go back to 5 a.m. For now, 5:30 is like a good middle ground of me feeling like I've gotten enough sleep. So anyway, something to think about. All right, let's see. All right, our next part of the acronym. So F was focused, R is for reevaluate. Do you think you're working or are you not? There's something called Rescue Time software, and it's rescuetime.com. So if you work on your laptop, this could be a cool thing to check out. I do a lot on my phone as well, so I haven't actually used this, but I've heard a lot of coaches talk about rescuetime.com and how effective it's made them because it shows you where you spend your time on your computer, and it literally like hashes out, you know, your Facebook time versus, I don't know, wherever else you are, maybe your blog or Instagram, whatever. So it shows you what you're doing and how long you're spending doing it. So it's been a good wake-up call for people. So reevaluate what you're doing in your focused power hour, and if you really are getting your to-dos done. All right, E is eliminate. There's a couple of things that you can do to eliminate distractions in your life. Again, waking up earlier is one of them. If that's something that you're just like, oh, I can't focus, I don't have enough time. So waking up earlier. Can you say no to something you are currently doing? So let's say, honestly, I think play dates are a great way to network and connect with people. I try to schedule play dates, yes, for the kids to have fun and just to enjoy life, but to try to build my business too. So if you are doing lunch dates with people that, I don't know, just they're not really adding purpose or value to where you want to go, maybe try to cut those and spare that time for yourself to do something that's going to propel you to your goals and where you want to be. So keeping that end sight, your vision board in mind, and your why are you doing this, is going to help you eliminate stuff. Something that's super easy to eliminate is TV. Well, I say it's easy because I'm not like hooked to it, but I've heard a lot of people say that they loved TV and they've cut it and it was a really hard thing. So I do understand if there's shows and things that you really love. But chopping out some of that time is going to free up hours in your week. So if you're feeling stressed and like you've got a lot to do, yeah, just take a look at your schedule and see what it is that you can eliminate. And it's going to alleviate your stress. And honestly, my husband and I used to, like, every single night we'd watch an episode of something, and it was like us time. And that's great. We do that a couple times a week now. But the other times we'll talk through stuff. Or last night we were actually scheduling by each other, and we were doing things more consciously living to be together and to both, propel towards where we want to go. Okay, next one is A. Ooh, 10:27. We better stick with a schedule if I'm talking about schedules. E is E we just did. A, automate. If I'm wanting something for me, putting it together for my team, and I'm actually scheduling in time to do this because I feel like I have so many good resources I have gathered up. There's like the weirdest sound. Anyway, some awesome resources that I've gathered up, and I want to share them with you guys. And so I'm going to upload some stuff today and just make it as simple for you guys as possible. So those scripts, and there's been some awesome things that Melissa Brewer's posted about. So you want to make 6 figures. We have the new elite trainings going on with great resources in there. I snagged stuff off of Janelle Summers' site to help us out that I really liked. It was some scripts about, it's actually about like inviting out, and it's more like email type. Let's see, email and messenger. And it's when you're first starting as a coach, some good scripts that you can use. That's kind of what we were talking about. So anyway, just automating things to make it simple. And then K, kick the clutter. This is something, again, with time management. I have found these last few weeks, I have been drowning in laundry. I've been drowning in keeping up my house, and it's because my whole schedule switched, right? And I haven't been managing my time. And so we've literally been swimming in clothes. So I actually have, let's see, I was going to schedule it today, but then when everything was said and done, I'm like, well, that's just jam-packed. So I usually would do laundry on Monday and Fridays, so that's got to change. So I think Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be my new laundry days. And allotting time to do those household items is going to free it from your brain of feeling like, oh, I have to do laundry today, like thinking that every day. So honestly, to kick the clutter out of your brain like that with your household items, to-dos, is a great, great idea. And then also to kick the clutter out of your brain, how many times have you been working on something and then somebody will message you, and so you like go respond to them right away, and then you get going and they're like, oh, I got to do this, and so you flip over, and okay, maybe it's just me, but there's so many things that will pop up in my brain. So a great way to kick the clutter out of your brain is that I love. Keep a Post-it notepad by your computer, and when those things pop up in your head, write them down, because you don't want to forget them. That's why they're popping up, like, you got to do this, you got to do this. Write them down, finish the task that you're doing, and then you can see everything that came up and kind of prioritize them and just knock them out one by one. All right, last one, our why of freaky. You do stuff for you. Make sure that you do things that make you happy. Oh, what's up, dude? You getting tired? Oh. So, a cool thing to do that I challenge you to do is write down 10 things that just make you happy. Whether it's, maybe it's reading, I don't know, Entertainment Weekly, or it is a TV show that you really like, or, oh my gosh, we're in a wrestling match here. Oh, where'd your pinky go, dude? For me, I'm going to actually paint with my kids today, and something that I do enjoy sewing, and I haven't sewed for like I think I sewed the kids a Christmas present last year, and that's kind of it these past 2 years since coaching. So I really do need to set aside a little bit more time for my hobbies and doing the things that I love to keep me balanced. And so I think I've just got that like go-getter, just kill it. And so I work hard, and sometimes I forget to play. So I gotta play. Okay, so that is my freaky acronym. What I did want to just share with you real quick, Kelly, and other new coaches that are gonna watch this. On our, I gotta share first the screen. Okay, can you see my screen? Did that work okay? Cool. Let's go home. Damn, you're gonna push me over, dude. He is strong. How much does your baby weigh, Kelly?
Oh gosh. When I took him into his well check, he was 15.
15?
Yeah, I think it was 15 and 8 ounces or something.
And which month was that? What did you say?
What's that?
What month?
Oh, he's like a week younger than Sam is, I think.
Okay, that's what I thought. They were super duper close. 15, well, that's good. Because he's 14. Well, he was 14.7. And I was just like blown away. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a big baby.
He looks bigger than Oliver, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just more compact.
He's solid. Totally solid. Okay, so from our Be Awesome Inspire page, we're almost there. He keeps pushing me backwards. You got the power legs, dude. Files. All right, so there's a couple daily power hour things. The one I recommend starting with is the power of threes right here. So this is in our files section on our team page. Oh, usually there's like a preview, but oh well, we'll just download it. And yeah, Kelly, I would recommend just starting these right up. And the biggest goals as a new coach as you get started are basically to hit Success Club 5. And you learned about that from the Google Docs, right? What Success Club 5 is? It's helping 3 people.
Right.
So, yeah. So, what you're going to do each day is adding 3 people to your network, starting 3 conversations, getting 3 invites out, invite to coaching, even just 1 person, and that's recommending 3 to 5 per week.
And is that, Audrey, are the invites for like the next month's challenge group, or are they invites to just consider, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So basically it's for whatever's going down. Right now I'm inviting for an October 3rd challenge group, our Fall into Fitness challenge group. And usually in the second week of the month, we'll do a free challenge group of whatever. And so you'll join with us this next month as we do it. And you, the following month, you can kind of decide what you want to do for your free group. And Katie might want to do it with you. Do you know Katie Frampton? Have you seen her on any calls yet?
I don't think on a call, but I've seen her on the Facebook page. So.
Okay. Yeah. So, so you and Katie might want to link together and figure out when to do. They're really fun, and I found it's so much easier to invite to a free group, and then you get to just add a bunch of value to, you know, like what you're doing, what they'd be interested in, and then towards the end of it, you can say, hey, do you want to join me for a full month group? And it kind of moves forward from there. So you can also be inviting to, so typically challenge groups, free groups, and those free groups could be clean eating, a happy group. I think Laura just did a mind, body, and soul group where she did some yoga and like personality tests. You could do, I mean, the sky's the limit. I've seen confidence groups and everything. Oh, and then also with the invites to coaching, like we're gonna, sorry, one sec. Yeah, you just went full attention, huh? Oh, we're almost done. Anyway, I'm gonna post this on the team page today. Whoa! Didn't make that stand up. The cord's in. That didn't work, did it? Okay. We're gonna do a live coaching chat tomorrow at 8 p.m. And so I'm gonna be inviting a lot of people to check out the coaching opportunity like that. And so I'll probably count those as my invites and invites into coaching. So it's kind of a combo, if that answers. And then you've got add value to, and that is basically, even if you comment on people's stuff, I usually try to just write down names if I'm asking them questions and like making a conversation out of it. So, sorry, bud, almost done. So to give you more, like a better idea of the breakdown of the power hour, there's this live power hour that we've done together as a group. Which we could even do next Monday, along with like the coach Q&A. That would be fun. Maybe we'll just plan on that. Enable editing. So this shows you how to do, when I saw this, I was like, yes! This just shows you. So set a timer. You have 5 minutes to do this, 10 minutes to do that. And as you scroll down, it describes it a little bit better of what you're trying to do and how to do it. So that'll give you a good kickstart. So that, again, is the live power hour document. And that is awesome. Okay. Let's see. I think that was everything I wanted to share. Do you use Google Calendar?
I right now, but I will probably start. So
yeah, awesome, cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit end record on this. Thanks for joining.